Hi, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Kentuckiana Today. Bob Sokoler here with you. Great show. You know, we try to keep you up to date on what's happening around Kentuckiana. That's what we're going to do with this segment and this show all day. Starting, well, coming up in the very near future, you are going to see one of the greatest exhibitions of music and fun under one sky here in the Louisville area that you will ever see. It is called, and you may have already heard about this, Abbey Road on the River. This will be the third year for Abbey Road. We've got two folks who are associated with it, and one you may recognize because it looks a little like a Beatle. On my right, or your right, is Mark Beyer, who's with the Rigby's, and we'll play a little bit from him and his band in just a bit. Also, Rachel Blanton with Love the Recreation. Good to have you both here.
Anything Beatles?
Beatles. Oh, you know what? I love it. And everybody who grew up in my generation and generations before, for some reason, not so much the generations before ours, but maybe anyway, love the Beatles. So you're in a, Mark, you're in a great position here.
Oh, you can't beat it.
Rigby's have been around for a while.
A couple of years.
And now playing for Abbey Road on the River, which is going to be down the Gold House. It's going to be
on the Belvedere. It's going to be within the Kentucky Center for the Arts and Baumhart Theater. It's overtaking.
It kicks off on the 24th of May and goes until the 28th, so it's Memorial Day weekend. Going to be a great time. Hopefully the weather will hold out, and if not, you're inside at least on a couple of venues, right?
We'll break out the guitars in the lobby if we have to.
That's right, that's right. The total number of people, last year, enormous?
Oh,
yeah. So
thousands.
This is the third year, so it's building every year.
Absolutely.
Getting recognition nationally as well?
I could only assume so. There's posts on the website from all over the country and out of the country.
People coming in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, we're going to go to the website in a second. Let me just first get back to Rachel here. Explain a little bit about Love the Recreation.
Well, it's basically a CD. It's kind of like a greatest hits CD, but what they've done is layer some of the songs together, and you'll recognize every tune, and what we've done is we're trying to recreate that album, like as if you press play on the CD and listen to the whole thing to the very, very end. And it's very exciting.
And are you involved in the editing end of this as well, or creatively?
I'm involved in the string arrangements and the horn parts, which is a really important part of the Beatles' music. It's not necessarily all of the Beatles' music, but there's, for example, like Eleanor Rigby and stuff is all strings and vocals, and so that's really exciting to be able to actually perform that.
Let's do this. Let's go to there's some sites on the web that you can download and listen to some of the music and kind of get a feel for, hey, this really is going to be cool. Let's go to the website. This one is at the abbeyroadontheriver.com. That's A-B-B-E-Y on the roadontheriver.com. You can play a jingle here, which is their theme song, I guess, that they've got going. And you'll be seeing a lot of promotion on this and on Insight over the next couple of weeks. And then there's a variety of things that you can do. Here's Love the Recreation, a link here on this one that gives you a good grouping. And then it takes off from here. Okay, that's good. Then that's just one part of this site. So that gives you an idea of what you'll see on this site. While we're here, by the way, you'll get ticket information. Let me go back and show you. Prices range, guys, from, I think, was it $15 did I see? Here you can get order tickets online, $15, but then the ultimate is $199.95. So that covers everything?
I think that's VIP.
So you might be wondering, so what does everything? So we were wondering, for $200, what are you getting? Back to the computer. They have sent us their schedule. And let me tell you, it's a knockout. And this is just one part of it, one day, and it gives you a rundown of the groups. How many groups total do we know offhand have committed?
There's 75 bands, I think, was the last count.
That's amazing. 75.
From all over the world.
Excellent. Yeah, so you're seeing this is really developing into quite an exhibition under the stars here in Louisville, or the sun. Now, let's talk a little bit about your band, because you, Mark, we were just chatting prior to air, and Mark was telling me he started playing, what, the piano at age 6 or 8?
There was an attempt at 6. They told me my fingers were a little too small, and I think we postponed until about 8 years old.
How did you get interested in Beatles music?
Well, my sister's about 10 years older than me. Sorry, Sherry. And she went out on a date when I was a small boy,
Yeah.
and she said, Mark, while I'm gone, don't touch my hi-fi, as they called it back then. And whatever you do, don't touch my Beatle albums. So when she left, that was the first thing I did. And they tell me when they came home, they found me playing the piano by ear along with the Beatle albums. And I guess they discovered some kind of talent there.
Genius is what it boils down
Well,
to.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, we can't.
Beatles
You're
leave
being
the
modest.
Genius to the Beatles.
So when did you decide that when was the band the Rigbys actually formed then to?
We're only a couple of years old, but everybody in the band left what they were doing because in their heart they loved the Beatles music.
much.
And that's what we wanted to do.
Online, we've got from the Rigbys website, the rigby'sband.com, there's a little sample of what they've got up there.
If there's anything that you want, if there's anything I can do, just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. I got everything that you want, like a heart that's oh so true. Just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you.
Mark, there's a shot of you coming up here finally. I know. This was at 4th Street Live last year?
About 8 or 9 months ago, yes.
8 or 9 months ago. Okay, we got that. We got that. Come on. Where's Mark? You're playing keyboards over to the left-hand side, right? Am I right?
Stage left.
Stage left. So it's the other side. Well, eventually it gets to Mark. I promise. There you are.
Very.
Very good. All right. We finally got a shot of Mark. I want to show you playing at least, you know? You're here. Well, we appreciate. Let me stop this because otherwise I can't. I love the Beatles music so much. How you can concentrate talking at the same time?
I have the same problem.
I know it really is. You got to stop what you're doing and enjoy. You really do. So again, mark the calendars. It's Memorial Day weekend. Great event. A whole different bunch of prices. More contact information coming up as we go to a break. And thank you guys both for being here. Good stuff. We'll see you down there, Riverfront area event. Okay. Back in a moment with Charlie Mattingly and the Better Business Bureau Scam of the Week here on Kentuckiana Today.